This is Jay Addison from EventChain.io for Investmentpitch Media and FinTech News Network. Today on Blockchain Interviews, Sebastian Schepis from Blockchain Foundry. Sebastian, how are you doing today?
Good, Jay. How are you? It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. So for those that don't know about Blockchain Foundry, give us a little bit of an overview on the project.
Absolutely. So Blockchain Foundry is a blockchain products and services organization that we started in late 2017. And really, the company itself is an outgrowth of a cryptocurrency project that a lot of us at the company have been working on for a few years called Syscoin. And Syscoin is a project that I started in early 2014 and that ICO'd in July of 2014. It was actually one of the first few ICOs in existence, which is kind of cool. And the project itself is all about decentralized marketplaces. So all the services that are in the Syscoin blockchain really have to do with standing up decentralized marketplaces of all kinds. Everything from Etsy-like marketplaces to labor marketplaces, potentially, like Fiverr. You can really create any type of marketplace on the Syscoin protocol using the services that we've built. And Blockchain Foundry itself, like I said, is an outgrowth of the Syscoin project. We started the company in order to be able to take advantage of the opportunities that were starting to come our way in late 2017. So as I said, Blockchain Foundry is a product and services org. On the product side, we're building products for decentralized marketplaces, and we're actually building those products on top of the Syscoin blockchain. On the services side, we provide consulting services for anyone that's looking to get into blockchain, whether it's just consulting services for people that want to find out more about blockchain technology, or for people that are actually building products on the blockchain right now. So, but yeah, so essentially we're kind of on both sides of the fence right now. We've got a kind of a strong product roadmap as well as an active services organization that's already serving customers.
So Blockchain Foundry has a sort of like an eBay marketplace. Am I correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
Now, if somebody wanted to let's say, switch from eBay to your project, how would they do that? Or is that possible today?
It's going to be possible in a few months. Right now, all of our services are essentially, the user interfaces for those services are currently provided by a product that we put out called Block Market Desktop. Okay. And Block Market Desktop is our Syscoin wallet / services proof of concept. So Block Market Desktop allows you to use all of the services of the Syscoin blockchain. Things like ID, certificates, escrow services, as well as now token creation in a fairly easy way, but it's not really yet at the level where you would expect to see as for example, somebody that's looking for a Shopify website. Right. And that's really the next product that we're releasing called Block Market Web, as well as Pangolin. We'll talk about that in a second. And those particular products really are designed for people that want to do e-commerce on the blockchain with cryptocurrency.
Now, I also understand that Blockchain Foundry received a public listing sometime in the last month here in Canada on the CSE. Is it the CSE?
That's right. We're on the CSE now. We've been there for exactly a month. We listed on May 14th as BCFN is the listing symbol. Okay. And so it's been pretty exciting. We actually did a reverse takeover to do it, an RTO. And that was an interesting process and challenge, as I've never been through a public offering before at any startup that I work on. So it's been a fascinating process, and we're very glad to be on the CSE, and we're very excited about the future of Blockchain Foundry as a public company.
So as of today, where is Blockchain Foundry at?
As of today, we are engaged in a good amount of services work right now, as well as doing the build out of Block Market Web and Pangolin. Those two products really are flagship products, our upcoming flagship products, should I say. And we've already engaged customers on the services side. We actually already have over $1 million of commitments on the services side, which is very exciting to me, considering we've only done it in a very short amount of time.
So if somebody actually wanted to develop a blockchain project, they could actually come to Blockchain Foundry as well to have that developed. Am I correct?
Absolutely. If you need a blockchain project done, please feel free to contact us. We would be more than happy to talk to you about it. We can provide everything from initial conceptual architecture to physical and logical architecture of your blockchain project, as well as then actually execute it. We have an extremely talented staff of developers and architects on hand now to be able to serve our customers.
So there are a few different products within the Blockchain Foundry. One of them is the Block Market Web. The other one is Pangolin. What is Pangolin?
Okay, so Pangolin is our Chrome browser extension. If you're familiar with MetaMask in the Ethereum world, then you're familiar with some of the concepts of Pangolin. Pangolin is going to act both as a wallet for your Syscoin as well as your tokens, right? Remember, one of the things that we can do now on the Syscoin blockchain is actually create tokens very easily. So we'll actually have ICOs on our platform very soon. So Pangolin basically acts as a wallet for Syscoin and for tokens created on the Syscoin network. And it also acts as a client-side signing tool for applications that leverage the Syscoin network. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to provide a very secure way of signing transactions during the course of your usage of Syscoin applications. And really the best place to put that is in a Chrome browser extension where we can control and secure all the code there and make sure everything is happening as needed. And it also allows us to separate code that is going to be present in pretty much every application that leverages Syscoin, that uses this new web stack that we're building for Block Market Web, and allows essentially people to very safely create applications using that Syscoin stack and not have to worry about things like signing transactions. Pangolin will do all of that.
Okay, so understand that the business model is product and services. Now, as far as the product goes, so that the Block Market Web is probably the first product. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so what is the revenue model for Blockchain Foundry on that, on the product side?
The revenue model on the product side includes hosting services for Block Market Web. Remember, Block Market Web is a web stack. So it's something that you would install, for example, on a DigitalOcean server or an AWS server.
Okay.
And as such, most people aren't going to do that. Most people are pretty much interested in just going somewhere and filling out a form with a credit card, and boom, they have a website up. So that's one of the things that we will be doing as an organization. We'll be providing hosting services for Block Market Web servers. We also have revenue plans that include advertising revenue, as well as actually standing up our own Block Market Web instances that are more customized to allow different types of marketplaces. So we want to hit the Etsy space. We want to hit the Fiverr space. We want to hit the Upwork space, Craigslist. All these websites are all websites that can be reproduced effectively with the Block Market Web stack, and we intend to do that. And then essentially take some additional revenue off of closing fees when a product is sold. So the nice thing about Block Market Web when you stand it up is that you can actually specify a custom percentage for closing fees that you take on top of the cost of any product. So that allows anyone to monetize a Block Market Web install very easily. And so we're going to do that as well. We'll put up our own websites that are targeted towards certain industries. Then we'll market and drive traffic to those sites and earn closing fees on those sites. So between hosting, closing fees, advertising fees, I think that we have a fairly solid revenue model.
Yeah, it sounds very exciting. Now, if one of our viewers wants to find out more about Blockchain Foundry, or even how to invest in the stock, how would they go about doing that?
Sure. So we have a few channels that allow you to communicate with us. First and foremost is obviously our website, which is blockchainfoundry.co. And that's where really you'll find most of the news, pretty much all the news actually, that we are posting publicly. We have a blog section there that has all of our press releases, as well as all the blog posts that we're putting out about what we're doing at Blockchain Foundry. If you want to communicate with us, if you want to talk to us, there's a few ways of doing it. You can join our Telegram. You can also request a Slack invite from us. And there's also a contact form that you can use on our website to make additional requests. So there's a few ways that you can reach out to us and talk to us.
Well, it's certainly been a pleasure speaking to you today, Sebastian. We've been following Syscoin since 2014. It's one of the longest surviving blockchain projects, and you guys seem to be accelerating at a great rate here. So it's a very interesting project. Sebastian from Blockchain Foundry, thank you very much for joining us today, and we hope to have you back on again soon so that we can update the viewers on the progress of Blockchain Foundry.
Thanks again, Jay. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.